Well, new details tonight about the death of a 3-month-old infant in Fort Pierce. Investigators are now pointing to neglect as a possible factor.
The mobile home park where the newborn lived was flooded with investigators looking for answers, and tonight we're back at the scene where it all happened.
CBS 12's Treasure Coast reporter Jack Wu is there at the scene and has more on what's unfolding.
Authorities are being tight-lipped about the specific details of this case, but I did manage to get some insight about the family from neighbors here at Ridgecrest Mobile Home Park. The death of a 3-month-old now sparking an investigation in Fort Pierce. The St. Lucie County Sheriff's Office says they were notified about the death after the grandparents took the child to the hospital Wednesday morning. Detectives labeled the death as suspicious and shortly after executed a search warrant at this mobile home park. Kristen Brooks, who knew the family, tells us how she reacted when authorities arrived.
I was just like, please God, let it not be one of the kids. And then the cops came and they said it was one of the kids. It makes me really want to cry. Like, I literally had nightmares last night about it because I have my own kids that are about the same age.
The sheriff's office says the mother of the child and her boyfriend were interviewed later that evening, but made no formal arrests. The identity of the mother has not been released. Residents say her 2 other children were often outside with no supervision.
So my kids play with them a lot, but I kind of try to keep them like at a distance. I would catch them in my yard sometimes when nobody was out here, and it kind of made me nervous, and I'd be like, hey, I'm gonna go tell your mom. They would just like run off and disappear.
The sheriff's office says the Department of Children and Families has custody of the other 2 children. The St. Lucie County Sheriff's Office says an autopsy was performed this morning, so we should know more details about the exact cause of death when those results come back. Reporting live in Fort Pierce, I'm Jack Wu, CBS 12 News.